Dr. Loving here. I got a great question this week. It was about love and money. And this is one of those tough subjects that I often get questioned about. And I want you to recognize here when you're talking about a marriage, you have agreed to spend the rest of your life with this person. And you have agreed to love them and share everything with them. Okay? You got a biscuit, she has a biscuit. All right? You ordered fries, even though she didn't order fries, and you asked and looked at the menu and said, "You sure you don't want fries?" And she said, "No, I don't want fries." And then your fries came, and then all of a sudden she wanted fries. Guess what? She's got fries, okay? This is the way that it works. You've agreed to share. That's what a marriage is, all right? Now, one of the toughest things to share is money in general. And I got a great question that asked what to do when you have one spouse that makes a lot more money than the other spouse. Dr. Loving, how do you handle that? Or how do you suggest handling that? I suggest that you guys do what you agreed to do when you stood in that church in front of all those people and promised God in the past, and everybody got dressed up and everybody had all that wonderful delicious food and y'all danced together and everybody gave you presents. You promised to love, honor, cherish, work with one another, okay? So part of this is going to be about organizing. You're going to have to understand what all of your needs are. What are all the things that you have to purchase, and what are all of the resources that you have to meet those needs? All right, so once you've organized and you understand exactly what all your needs are, now you guys can come together on some wants that you have, some things that you all agree that you want to do as a couple. You like to go to movies? Put that in your budget. You like to go shopping together for certain types of things, housewares, stuff for the yard, all that type of thing. Put that all in there. All the things that you guys can agree on. Understand that these are your common goals, your vacations, when you want to retire, all the things that you all want to accomplish as a couple. Now, this does a couple of things. The one really nice thing that it does is it brings you all together. They always talk about money being something that can separate you, but money is merely a tool, okay? If you use it the right way, you can use this tool to bring yourselves together and organize yourselves as a couple. So once you got your needs, once you've got a lot of you guys' common wants and all of the things handled that are going to make you a successful couple or unit together, then you look at what's left over. And what's left over is what you can use individually in any of the ways that you choose to, okay? So she likes shoes, she should be able to buy some shoes with it. You like fishing lures? Hey, you ought to be able to buy fishing lures with that money. Where the problems come in is when you have people who don't have those needs met and they don't have a lot of those wants, those common wants organized. And so when they see people coming in with shoes or coming in with fishing lures, they feel like the other person doesn't respect them and what they want, okay? Because they feel like their needs might not be met, and so that fear comes in. And that fear turns to anger, and that anger turns into resentment. And you end up in a situation where anytime somebody comes in with a shopping bag, the other person is ready to hit the roof. So here's what you need to do. You need to organize those needs, organize those common wants, and then here's the tough part. Split in half. No matter if you make more, she makes more, he makes more, he makes more, however you got it organized. Anyway, you need to split that in half. You say, what? Half? I can't be splitting half in my relationship. Guess what? A judge will help you split half outside of your relationship, okay? So make sure that you organize these things the right way so you don't have to get to that place where you are talking to a judge about splitting things in an unfavorable way. I say unfavorable because it's horrible to both of you. At the end of the day, this is something that you had, this marital unit was something that was full of expectation and love, and you wanted to be with one another and you cared about one another, all right? And you still do, but you have to make sure that you work from that place and understand that money is a tool and you can use it to buy stuff. But you can't elevate this stuff above the people in your lives, okay? Remember, people are more important than things. Make sure you let that drive your process as you're trying to decide who gets to spend what in a way that's constructive and brings you all together. Bye for now.